Anyway, I'm excited about something else because I think we're about to switch beers and switch gears.
You know it like a poet. This right here is the Sierra Nevada Tumbler. It's the Autumn Brown Ale.
And it's official, like a ref with a whistle.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, dog. This actually has less alcohol by volume, 5.5. Still, though, it looks delicious. Let's keep this awesome night going. Get off. Round 2.
Fight!
Fight. Liver. Fight. Wake up in the morning and be like, liver loses. KO.
KO.
I give this a 4.
I'm going to 4 too.
Yep, straight up 4.
First thing that popped in my head. It's good. It's good. Again, nothing exceptional, I'd say.
Yeah.
Not bad. Definitely not bad. It has a bit of almost a stout taste to it. A little bit of a touch of that bitter.
It's a little brown.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what it is.
Brown ale.
A little bit of that brown.
If you're looking for, if you want just, you don't want to get too crazy with your beer, but you don't want the lower tier type stuff. If you want an ale or something, Sierra Nevada is a good company to
mid-tier?
go for.
Yeah.
Yeah, something,
Stuff with flavor.
Safe bet. It's a safe bet for people that drink Bud and shit, and it's a safe bet for people that drink, left hands and shit.
If you want to just something to like, look, we need beer, get something. Sierra Nevada will not steer you wrong. Not going to blow your socks off.
It'll please the crowd, no matter what the crowd.
There you go.
There it is.
It's a good...
also, Sierra Nevada, hire me, because it's a good tagline.
Good fall beer.
It's good.
I was going to say. Both of these, really, because we got it out of the fall pack. I feel like it follows that sort of criteria pretty well.
Fall pack, extra beer DLC.
Yep.
Adam?
So recently has been Mojang and Microsoft. The two M's. We talked about Notch earlier.
What? Nobody calls
them
either
that?
of those companies that.
I call them that all the time. That's what M&M stands for, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, shut up.
So a big story in the news is that Mojang was just recently bought by Microsoft. Mm-hmm. So that's a big deal, mostly just because of a little game called Minecraft. Mm-hmm. I don't really know why this is as big news as it is, because it is just one game. But now thinking about it, Minecraft is pretty much the biggest game out. Mm-hmm. Like, think about it.
Oh yeah, no, I totally agree with that.
It makes millions.
It's on basically every console now. It's
hand
a
over
game.
fist.
It's on everything.
Yeah,
it is on everything. Literally everything.
Yeah. They've got clothing lines,
toys,
costumes.
I meant like every platform possible.
Yeah, but even bigger than that now. It's become almost Lego in a way.
Yeah, it's a pop culture thing now.
It has Lego.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's Lego Minecraft.
That's pretty cool.
It's like two things just smashing together.
It's just like Lego's become just so meta.
They're in everything now.
There's just like the Lego movie, Lego set.
Do you remember when we were kids, it was like Lego City Tower, Lego set, and build your own fucking skyscraper and a planet, and then it was like Star Wars Lego, and now it's like everything is fucking Lego now.
I think we have to back up out of this and get back to the point, which is Mojang was just bought by Microsoft. Microsoft is a huge conglomerate, obviously, buying this smaller studio that started off basically with a Kickstarter little project that became this multi-million-dollar making behemoth that it is right now. Behemoth. Now, the thing is, Notch was like the masthead of this company, Mojang. We've talked about him in the past, actually, on this podcast.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, and he recently left the company because of this acquisition. He's so against, being involved with such a big company as Microsoft that he just doesn't want to deal with it.
It takes the humanity out of it.
Right, the creative fun. He was basically summing up what he said. Is what was gone.
No corporation could make a game like Minecraft because of what you just said. Because that creativity is not. There's no passion behind it. Like like Notch was the passion driving Minecraft. That's what you could create anything and everything in Minecraft. And you know, like Microsoft saw that opportunity and just bought it up.
But why would he set his company up in such a way that he didn't have control over its assets and how it gets, you know, traded and things like that?
You know, first of all, he owned the majority of that company. So leaving it, he made millions of dollars.
Oh yeah, he made $2.5 billion.
Billions of dollars.
Yeah, he made a boatload
with a B.
So I don't want to hear him fucking whining about anything.
He's not, but I think the things that he is whining about is actually, you know.
No, there are viable reasons, but what I'm saying is he started this company, started this game, this was his brainchild, and he let it get to this point. You know, it was mega successful, and he didn't know it was going to be so successful. But like I just, it's hard for me to believe that like all of this was out of his control. That he just like woke up one day and was just like, "What's happening to my company?" You know, well, like I understand his disappointment with some of the things that like the way that the gaming industry goes, and I just don't see. You know, he made like I said billions of dollars off of this deal. I understand that it's not his vision anymore, but I don't see how it became not his vision anymore. Like, where was he? Like, from my understanding, he left the company as far as creative control goes. He left like 2 years ago. Like, he hasn't been a part of the creative process since he created Minecraft.
Right.
Like, he made it, it blew up, and then he let go of the reins.
Yeah. Well, I mean, talking about him in particular, I feel like there's a weird, like, creative contradiction with him. Because he created this thing that became so successful. You know, like, he created it out of passion because he's a creative guy. That's what he likes to do. So he made this thing, and it became, like, uber popular. It's taken over the world.
Right. It spawned off, like, several iterations of itself.
What more can validate you as a creative person than the world embracing it?
See, that's...
You know, like...
I'll never understand that. I never understand when people like that become mega successful. It's like, isn't that what you wanted?
Somebody made a game called like Creation World, and it's pretty much Minecraft with like really high def textures. So it nothing's pixelated, but everything's still blocky.
Nah, you lose the charm of what made Minecraft so great.
Yeah, but it's just a different take on it.
Yeah,
that's all it is. It's.
But there's a bunch of mobile games that are like that. That are like
survival craft.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you were saying, like you know, as a creative person, what more do you like? Do you want only 5 people buying the game and playing the game? Because if that's the case, then you don't turn it into a publicly trading company, and you don't go into business with Oculus Rift and try to bring Minecraft into the homes and minds of millions of people, and then turn around and get upset when it gets sold to a corporation like Microsoft.
Yeah,
right.
You let it become the pop culture entity that it became.
Right.
You can't get upset now.
Right.
As an example of that is Steam. As big as it is, there's only 200
and they're still doing
people.
it right currently.
Right. There's only 200 people behind it, and that's because what's the guy's name? Main guy of Steam.
Yeah.
Doesn't want it to get like that.
Yeah, I just don't see how you can lose control over something like that willingly.
Just it blew up so fast that it's just one of those things that kind of happened, and then it became a company bigger than himself. So he left, and I mean he was very open about the fact that he's probably never going to make anything as good as Minecraft. Like, he said that flat out. So, I mean, he's very...
I don't think there's nothing to be ashamed of. It's a masterpiece type game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, as far as what it is.
Just an idea.
Delivered. Yeah, it's...
Right.
It's incredible. It's an incredible game. I mean, he shouldn't be ashamed to say that.
Right.
What he should be ashamed of is letting that hinder his creative process.
Mm-hmm.
Of course there are going to be people who say, this isn't as good as Minecraft.
Right.
Fuck those people. Keep making and keep doing what you love to do. Keep trying to be creative. Maybe you'll never do anything even remotely as good as Minecraft, but that shouldn't stop you from trying, especially now, since he's got the money, the resources. Yeah. This is the time
the freedom
to do something.
To do whatever he wants to do.
the smartest thing you do is just break away from Mojang, take that money that he made, and start up a new company.
Yep. And he's got his name.
Right.
He's got a cool nickname.
Yeah.
Everybody already identifies with this guy.
Mm-hmm.
So he's already got the platform to do something. Like when Titanfall came out, all those guys had come from companies that had been, like the two dudes who spawned off and created
Respawn.
Respawn. Yeah.
That was enough for people to be. That was enough for me to be interested. Like I saw the pedigree that these guys were coming from and what they had done before. That was enough for me to be even remotely interested. And I saw what they were coming up with. Like, okay, I want that game.
Right.
And that's what this guy has. He has that going for him. So he has, even all he has to do is come up with a remotely good idea.
Right.
And people will flock to it.
Right.
At least check it out.
Or just something fresh, because there's no way he's not going to have the pool to get other developers on board to what he wants to do.
Right.
Absolutely. He has the money. He has the freedom. He has...
And even if he didn't have the
ideas,
money, even if he didn't have the money, he has the community behind him.
Yeah.
And all he needs to do is throw up a Kickstarter that says, "Hey, I want to start a new game. I don't know what it is or what I want to make, but just give me money."
He has a lot of good faith.
It's in his name.
A lot of good faith in the community. I don't think anybody sees Notch as the bad guy in this situation.
No.
My question is, though, do you guys think
There it
that...
is.
Yeah. Dig a little deep here.
We found it.
That was, we spun our wheels for a little bit.
That's fine.
There it is.
The conversational podcast is what it's about. Do you think that Mojang is going to make anything other than Minecraft at this point? Do you think that Microsoft is going to handle Minecraft correctly?
No.
Yeah, I think...
There's only one way that's going to go, and that's going to be pay to play.
You think so?
It's going to be free to play, pay to win. There's like I can see them taking out creative mode or putting a time limit on creative mode or having to pay extra to have a creative mode.
Or just adding a bunch of stuff in there.
And there's already
Maybe
costume
even good
packs and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's all gonna be microtransactions.
All right.
It's just gonna bog the game down. Well, I mean, I don't even play it anymore because it's come up with so much like all those, like you were saying,
It's got
the
so
map
many,
pack
like-
or the skins and the
It's got so much like more RPG element to it now, because now, like, since we played it, it's been on PC for a while, but we started playing it on Xbox. Now you get hungry.
Yeah.
Now you get hungry. Now you have.
Well, that makes sense because they have food in the game, but you don't really need the food.
Right.
Now you have magic and an XP meter to level up. What you level up to, I don't know, because I don't play it like that anymore.
And you know what? For the record, I never understood buying skins for a first-person game.
Yeah. That's true. It's valid.
Yeah.
Maybe just for like.
Well, you can
playing.
you can
Go into third person. Yeah. And you play online with other people too.
But you don't build in third person.
No, that's dumb. You can't do that shit.
Exactly. And that's what the game is, building.
Right.
So.
At the core, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think I have a little bit more faith in Microsoft than you guys do at this point. I think they're going to handle it with at least some tact and some respect, and hopefully keep it on all platforms at least.
Doubtful.
Yeah, that's the other thing. They may pull it from PlayStation. Can they do that?
It just came out on PS4, so
Yeah.
Can they do that? Can
I
they
don't
pull that shit?
I don't think they're going to be able to like take it away from people that already bought
Now
it.
there has
No,
to be some kind of different licensing.
Okay, now
to
I
it.
see. Because now Microsoft owns a title that's on PlayStation. That's more money for them.
Yes, exactly. It just,
Yeah, so leave it on there. Why would you pull it?
they'll
You're
probably
gonna
just
make money off your rival.
They'll just put up a title card that says Microsoft Studios. So I think they'll be respectful in that
That'll
way.
be there. That'll be there. Eat shit, Sony.
Exactly. But I guess we'll see. Yeah,
We won't see. I'm not buying it. Anybody buying it?
Minecraft?
Yeah, you're gonna buy it?
I might jump back on when it comes to Vita.
Yeah, Vita.
Okay. If I had a handheld device, maybe, but I just don't see myself dedicating that time to it anymore.
It's just a fun nothing game, though.
Yeah, I mean, Terraria is cool, and that's pretty much 2D Minecraft.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, I'm lying. It's a lot deeper than 2D Minecraft because there's boss fights and everything.
Yeah. But I mean, Minecraft might be on that route anyway.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, we'll see.
I won't.
No. No. Get us out of here, Marco.
All right. I'm going to walk us...
Let's go to orbit.
Walk
Let's
us
go.
out the door. We're going to fly off. This has been the One Beer Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mr. Dupa, Adam Opices Rodriguez, and
Yep.
Drunk Dave Romero.
See you next time.
There you go. Good night.
Better not take your kids.